Well, hello, here we are for Q&A 122. And how is everybody doing? Okay, we'll go ahead and start with Frank and Milena. She's talking about, let's see. Talking about Cedric's birthday when we had a cake for him. She's wondering if I made that cake, and yes, I did. I was going to make an ice cream cake roll, but the cake was too thick, and so I changed the plans, and I just kind of put the cake down and then put ice cream in the middle. And I was kind of out of ice cream, so I did the two flavors ice cream, then put cake on top. And I was out of powdered sugar, so I just put sugar in the blender and made it powdered, and then put that on the top because I didn't have enough to make frosting with, but it turned out to be really good. Okay, Kimberly Niven. I love when your sisters get together. It looks like so much fun. Have you always gotten along with them? Yes, we've always gotten along. Of course, there's times when we'd get mad at each other, but basically we do like each other. And it says, do you ever recall getting mad at one of them? Let's see. Do you ever recall ever being mad at one of them for whatever reason at all? Yeah, my sister Judy, she used to paint my shoes, and I'd get mad at her for that. She'd always wear my clothes, and she would sew pockets on my pants to match her outfit. So I would get mad at her for that, and she would take my liquid base makeup and leave the lid off, and it would spill on my purse. And I would get mad at her, really mad at her for that, and I told her she couldn't wear my clothes and stuff because she'd just throw them on the floor after and stuff. But
you're talking about when you're
Judy,
a teenager.
Yeah. She wants to know if I ever got mad at them. A lot of times sisters don't stay that close. Also, are your sisters of Mormon faith as well? Yeah, we're all Mormons, and we all got sealed in the temple, and yeah, we were. Our whole family is, so that makes it really nice. It's a good question. Okay, do you want to ask the next one?
Kathy Conley, I'm glad your brother is doing much better. It's still basketball season in the summer there.
Yeah, my brother is doing much better, thank goodness. And she's talking about the couple of the grandkids are playing basketball, but those are tournaments.
Yeah, it's not school basketball, it's club or recreation teams where they get additional skill and training by signing up for tournaments. Some are free and some cost money.
Yeah, the tournaments, they all cost money for the kids to be in them. The school ones, they don't cost, but and it costs. Sometimes we get in free, and sometimes we have to pay to go watch it. But it's a lot of fun to go watch them there. Okay, Frank Molina. She's really glad that Brad's doing well. And did he drive himself? We took him out for dinner to cheer him up because he's getting bored sitting around the house. He's got about 4 more weeks of just waiting to heal, and he's getting real tired of it. But my sister Lisa picked him up, and but he's supposed to stay off the foot, so he
picked him up. You mean cheered him up?
She picked him up at his house, then brought him and cheered him up too. We had a lot of fun. Once I finally found the right place where we were eating, they told me to go to In-N-Out Burger, then to Black Bear Diner, and then finally at IHOP. So that worked out good. Do you want to read that one?
Adds Joe, why do you call... Oh, hello, Mama. Oh, how many...
Tell the name, Frank.
Yeah, Frank Zinbari. Hello, Mama. Oh, how many and what kind of feet do you have to use for your industrial sewing machine?
Oh, yeah. I think I have about 3 or 4 of them, and she would like that if I showed her how. Did a DIY on the feet, the feet that holds the material down. And I have one that's I have a metal one and a plastic one, and the plastic one slides better on plastic stuff. Like I was sewing the changing pads for my sister for years, and I had to find a foot that would slide on that material. It was kind of sticking with the metal foot and slowing things down and making puckers and stuff. So I'll have to do that. She says, if you would maybe make a suggestion, show them all and how you use them in a video, please. Thank you very much. So I'll have to do that in the future. Okay.
Adds Jill, why do you call Dollar Tree all $1? Because there are different companies with the word dollar, and people can't keep them straight. So some of them are not $1 and under. Some are almost $1 and under for everything. So it's just a lot of different companies of the same name.
So there's a place called Dollar General, but that's not just dollar stuff.
Well, but still, people that don't know the difference will shop there because they think everything's $1.
They think everything's $1.
But it's usually close to $1.
Yeah. So that's a good question. Okay.
Frank again.
Frank Janvari. Thank you very much. I'll wait for your hair make. She wanted me to put him in a playlist. My hair ones.
It says Frank.
Yeah, it could be a girl.
Oh.
Hair and makeup playlist. Show all the ideas on hair videos. So I put all my hair videos. I think I have 4, and I plan to do more. That rhymes. Of hair videos. I have a few ideas of some other hair videos that I'm going to do. So I put those in a playlist. And then also, Frank wanted me to put my sewing videos in, my DIY sewing videos in a playlist. So I did that too. It was a really good suggestion. Let's see. And she also says, and did you find that screw next to the motor? Did you try it? Cause let's see if the speed would be faster or not. And I think my machine's too old. But she says there's a screw underneath that you tighten it or loosen it, and it makes the machine go faster or slower. Okay, why don't you read the next one?
Casey Nurse 19. Will you all be at the Utah County Fair as well?
Okay, I had told in my last video that we were singing at the Weber Fair.
Oh, when you say we, it's
me
not
and my sisters. My sister.
A couple of, one sister.
Yeah, me and my sister. And her husband and daughter.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was too hard to get all the other sisters together, but sometimes we do manage it.
Yeah,
but we won't be at the county fair.
When all the sisters have children and grandchildren, you can't just pull them together and say, let's go sing here.
It's too many. Too
many husbands.
Too many people to deal with. But we will be at the Utah County Fair just hanging out. We go down there and hang out, but we just love to go down there and see what's going on. That's a fun fair to go to. But we won't be singing there. But that's a good question.
Good question on Just Francine.
You want to read that one?
Why does that big boy Chase have a baby bottle? He has to be at least 3 or so.
Yeah, he loves his bottle. Actually, little inside note, Davy was on a bottle till he was 4. I didn't take him off it. I said, he loves it. But yeah, she's in the process of potty training him, and he is a big boy. Yeah. And he loves his bottle, but she only lets him have it at nighttime because she wants her peace. Baby number 7, you pretty much are a lot more
to keep him quiet.
Yeah, a lot more relaxed. You're not a strict boy. Baby number 1, you're so strict with him. He's off the bottle at 9 months, but baby number 7, you want peace and you want to sleep, and so you let him. You're not as strict. But that's a good question.
Okay, Poodle QU33N. Cula Queen?
Yeah, remember you figured that one out last time? You said, oh, that's Poodle Queen.
Yeah.
And she said you were right, that you did get that right.
Love hearing both your stories. Thanks for sharing. Glad your brother is doing well. What is the necklace you have on? I like it. Oh,
yeah, and I have it on today. Yeah, that's a good question. I'm glad you noticed it. But it's all, there's 27 birthstone rings here. And it's got all my grandkids' birthstones on here.
To represent 27 grandchildren.
Mm-hmm. And I get a lot of attention from this. My kids bought it, our kids bought it for me for my 60th birthday. So a couple of years ago. And I've added 3 since then. 3 birthstones.
How do you take this?
Yeah, there's a hook. I can unhook it in the back. And then I just get the birthstone that represents that child.
Is it made for that?
Yeah, whatever their birthstone is. It depends on when their birthday was.
So you go to the same company that you bought it from?
Yeah. I can't remember what the company is that I buy it from, but really a lot of fun to wear this. And then like people say, what's this? I say, oh, it's my grandkids. And they go, wow, it's a lot of grandkids. I go, yeah, 27. And it's their birthstones. It's a little ring, fits on their pinky finger. And so that makes it really nice. But that's a really good question. I'm glad you were observant enough to notice that. And people were, last time on our Q&A, we were saying, do you want to hear more stories? And in the comments, people were saying they want to hear more Papa O stories. So he'll have to maybe...
I'll sleep on it tonight.
Sleep on it tonight.
We got to get up early in the morning, though.
Yeah, we're heading, we got the 4th of July tomorrow. We're heading up to my daughter Julianne. She's a couple of hours away. So that'll be an adventure. We'll take you along with us on that. And happy 4th of July. This video will come out on the 5th of July. But we'll get Papa to tell more of his stories. He's got a lot of them. Like, a lot. So we'll close with a couple of quotes. Why don't you look for a quote there?
Never give up what you want most for what you want today. Oh, that's a good one.
Never trade it. Yeah, never give up what you want most.
What you want most in your, out of your life.
Out of your life.
With what you want today.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, don't give up something very important and trade it off.
Never give up what you want most for what you want today.
I like that.
That's related to goal setting.
Yeah, goal setting. Love cannot remain by itself. It has no meaning. Love has to be put into action, and that action is service. What can you do to promote world peace? Go home and love your family.
That's good.
Yeah, that's a good one. Yeah, love your family. All right, thanks for liking, commenting, and subscribing, and we love hearing your questions. Make sure you if you have a question, go ahead and answer it. And even if we've answered it before, we'll answer it again because you haven't heard it. So, but so far, I don't think we've had any repeat questions. But thanks for liking, commenting, and subscribing. And good night, everybody.
Good night.